I think the biggest thing is time management, and I'll be honest with you, it's something I've never been that good at. As a student, I always left assignments till the last minute, but now I guess having a new business, 3 children, doing some Sky commentary, time management is crucial for our life and for an effective life as a family. I think one thing you've got to be careful of is tipping the scales. In terms of this, I mean, you can work too hard and then you're not leaving time for family, or, you're not being healthy and exercising. So I think one thing I've learned is to schedule, and that sounds very grown up, but scheduling is something that has got me through over the years, especially from having kids. Key things I've learned along the way is I've always been known as the yes girl, but I've learnt to say no. I think the more you say yes to things, the more people ask you to do things, and in the long run you end up letting people down if you can't, fulfil the obligations. So say no and only do what you can do and what you can do well. I am a big sleep girl, which is hard with kids, but you've got to find what you survive on. I've got friends who survive on 4 or 5 hours sleep. I need 7 to 8 hours, and you can do a couple of nights where you don't get that, but if you go too long with not having sleep, then you make irrational decisions and you just won't function well as a person in all aspects of your life. Diet is one of those things. I think it's all right to have a bit of crap every now and again, but if you're on a bad patch for a few days where you're not putting good food into yourself, you're not going to feel well, you're not going to feel good, and it's just going to be a negative effect. One thing I've always been, I must say, been reasonably good at, flexible, and I guess a little bit laid back. You have your schedule sorted, you know when you're going to exercise, you know when you're going to have your family time, but there can always be stages where your child gets sick, your mother or father are not well, and things get thrown, and you have to be able to be flexible in terms of those sort of situations, and that's just life, I guess. I think as a family you need to schedule in. We're all leading such busy lives. I know my husband, he works full time, we have our own business, and I'm away a lot on the weekends doing Sky commentary. You need to have family time. A couple of things that I live by is that we sit up to the table in the morning for breakfast, and you sit and you talk about what your day is going to entail. Same for at dinner time, you sit down and the TV is off and you talk about the day, and that's a really cool family time. Other things is you try and have a day, and sometimes we don't have a whole day where we can hang out as a family, but as long as it's half a day, you hang out. It doesn't have to be going out, it can be playing outside, it can be doing whatever, but you need that family time.